he's helped me evolve just because he accepts me for who I am. I don't have to be extra, put together all the time around Pep. Like, it's sometimes I have my braids that's under my wig on, and he like, baby, you look so beautiful. And I'm like, boy, shut the... What? Like, wait a minute.
Natural, man. I'm a big fan of natural.
No, he loves it. Like, when I wear my natural hair, I get my braids, and I'm... I'm like, wait a minute, I have my makeup and my everything on, and you talking about, yeah, baby, look good. It was like, you ain't say beautiful, though.
Don't y'all love natural?
Yes.
Isn't black so beautiful?
Yes.
Isn't it though? Like, do people really know how beautiful
Come on,
beautiful black skin is?
Tell us that.
Do they not know? Like, do they understand the power that's within it?
Come on now.
I told y'all. Just wait till my hair gets to the middle of my back. I ain't going, you know what? Just give me 3 more months. Because my I grow on y'all.
Now, this is the stylist that did the last clip. Somebody said, why didn't you suggest the big chop? The stylist says, I did, but didn't make her comfortable. So as a respectful stylist, I did as I was told. They said, that's what I was wondering. But glad I scrolled down to see the stylist comment the reason, and now I understand. Now, the final look wasn't pretty bad, but if you actually know hair, you'll know that her hair was pretty sparse, severely dry, and full of split ends, and that the stylist basically worked a miracle. And as y'all just seen, the stylist did actually suggest to Claressa that she get a big chop, and I would have too. But a lot of times this happens to people when they be like, oh, I don't want my hair to be too short. Your hair is literally almost an inch away from being a pixie cut. What do you mean you don't want to cut your hair? Your hair is already short. And so many women suffer from actually obtaining long hair because they don't want to get a trim. When in reality, within a year or 2 years, there would be a drastic change in health and length. And if y'all don't know, with health come length. And no matter the texture, whether straight, wavy, curly, or coily, you have to have some type of maintenance for your hair. And you can tell actually when somebody isn't maintaining their hair, and it's obvious Claressa doesn't know what she's doing, and she's not letting people maintenance her hair. She's not keeping up with moisture treatments, aka deep conditioning. She's not doing protein treatments. And the best way to retain the most integrity of your hair is to keep a basic protein and moisture balance, and she's clearly not doing that. And some people think that keeping some sort of length will help them in the long run. And this is the reason why so many little girls or grown women walk around for years and their hair have been short for like 10 years plus. And then y'all know the infamous, oh, and my mom would have never permed my hair would be long, when in reality that has nothing to do with the hair that you have right now. And how women to this day think that men got the best eyebrows, the best eyelashes, and the best hair, when in reality women just do the most damage to their follicles. Like, most women don't realize that eventually plucking your eyebrows, you're going to damage those follicles and the hair is going to grow in thinner. And how dyeing your hair isn't healthy, how getting tight installs damage your follicles, as well as tight braids. Eventually the hair is going to grow back thin and sparse. And how adding additional eyelashes eventually messes up your eyelashes, to the point that you went from adding flare to your eyelashes to having sparse eyelashes to being completely bald. And now you don't feel as attractive as before, and now you completely dependent on applying lashes. It's a cycle that many women go through, and they don't realize that doing too much, especially to the follicles, whether it be the hair on your head, your eyebrows, or your eyelashes, ends up making you dependent on trying to maintain a certain look with extra additions.
Thank y'all. I just washed it, conditioned, and blow dry. Oh my God, it's so hard having your natural hair out, baby. I need the wigs is way easier to maintain except for that glue. But listen.
Now, Claressa, you know that is not your help. Please stop lying on these people internet like this.
But recently, Claressa uploaded a video showing her natural hair. You know, the hair that Papoose loves so much. And a lot of people think that she's using this to get publicity so that she can sell tickets. We're going to get into that and also the recent drama. Y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hype me up, send a super thanks if you care to do so, and let's get straight into it. Hello and welcome back, Pillow Talkers. We spill the tea that everyone tries to hide. No gossip is off limits, no truth is untold. Grab your pillow and watch the stories unfold. In Claressa's most recent interview, she talks about how drama sells. Now, I think a lot of people assume that Claressa was doing a lot of stuff for attention, and she basically just admitted it. And we all know that she has a fight with K. Scott coming up August the 15th. Now, a lot of people think that the video in which she just uploaded with her hair in two ponytails working out with Papoose is to get her circulating and encourage people to buy tickets. But in reality, that's not really making sense. I don't think somebody seeing you with 2 scoops of hair looking like a plucked chicken is going to make people run out and buy tickets.
I'm fast, baby. We in training camp. Okay. Time to get to it, baby. I'm talking about, I've been in camp for like 5 weeks already. We 6 weeks out. Tickets on Ticketmaster. Oh yeah. I'm dropping down 3 weight classes. I'm going down to 160.
Now, a lot of us know that Claressa is incapable of thinking that far out, and most likely this is coming from either Papoose or her team, period. Because Claressa is naturally quirky, and if she's acting like this, she's doing this for real.
Yes.
And that's why when Claressa tries to portray a baddie, it doesn't give natural, because that's really how Claressa acts. But whoever's idea it was for her to come on here and look like a complete fool, because be honest, how many of you are about to jump on Ticketmaster and purchase tickets because Claressa is on a treadmill with 2 stingy ponytails? But let's get into it about how Claressa states that drama sells.
They wanted something to be negative. They wanted to make something a big deal. But a relationship cannot overshadow my greatness. Like, I'm still conquering and being great right now.
I must be honest, as a fan, sometimes I feel like there's extra other stuff that's going on. And I don't need you already know all the stuff with who you're dating and all this other stuff. I feel like it's overshadowing your talent.
Never.
You don't feel like it's overshadowing your talent?
I correct everybody for that. Us as black people got to stop acting like we don't know that drama sell. That's what everybody want. Drama. Before there was any of this drama, what did you know about me?
I knew about you.
Right, but people knew that I was the best at what I did. I had a documentary. I had a biopic. I have a biopic. 2 Olympic gold medals. Like, that's too positive to be African American. They wanted something to be negative. They wanted to make something a big deal.
The fact that Claressa really went on record and said this goes to show that somebody behind the scenes is feeding her this information, and she don't realize that she's clowning herself. How many of us have already stated that we did not know who Claressa was until Papoose and her came out? And we all know that Claressa stated that her and Papoose relationship was supposed to be secret, but Remy was the one that outed them. So her sitting in this interview acting like her and Papoose' relationship was the plan the whole time to be able to get more eyes on them is crazy.
Sales or whatever it did. But your relationship was revealed in a very messy way. What was going through your mind when that happened? That was early in the morning. Everything just
You funny.
It was early.
I can say that. I was shocked for one, and I was upset because me and my publicist had been talking about, hey, we're getting ready to have the movie come out on Christmas Day. Let's not have nothing happen. So I had been ignoring so many things. And then this came and it was like, oh, what the hell? And I remember being like, I was frustrated, but I also too was like, keep your cool. Mm-hmm. Because once again, the direction we're trying to go is not that direction. One, I don't get paid off for drama. A lot of people.
And now all of a sudden she's pushing that drama sells. Doesn't that sound exactly like somebody got into her head? That most likely they are like, you know what? Even if you look like a complete fool, we're going to sell those tickets. When in reality, that doesn't equate to sales at all. What would make most sense to equate to more sales would be her being in the gym, maybe punching a punching bag with so much force that it looks like she's punching through it. And most likely people are going to be like, oh my gosh, she's going to kick K-Scott butt. I need to see this in person. But what does two stingy ponytails have to do with us buying tickets? Like, her marketing team is giving terrible. Because yes, her name generates buzz online, but it's never for anything good. And then the crazy part is she basically contradicted herself. She said, many of you know, based off of her accolades, who she was, and then turned around and admitted that she didn't become popping into the Claressa and Pap situation. And people got to realize that there are people that got 1.1 million followers, as she stated, and people still don't know who they are. And let's be real, your following doesn't mean that these followers are going to be active. And sometimes we find out that some people with a lot of followers, they're actually fake and they're just bots. Because if a person would take the time out to make several troll accounts to defend themselves and talk crap about people, what makes you think that they won't take other routes? Some people will go above and beyond to make themselves seem like they're more popping than they really are. Because it's really not making sense and the numbers are really starting not to add up.
Keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up.
When in reality, we never see anybody swarming Claressa, screaming that they want an autograph, saying, oh my God, Claressa. And that's kind of weird.
People said that they know me because of that situation or because of Pap. And it was like I had 1.1 million followers before that ever happened. Mm-hmm. Now I'm at 1.31, 1.4. And it was like, but I also had a movie come out. I had a fight. I'm constantly going viral for anything.
But it has been reported that Claressa Shields' movie was an actual flop. The movie, directed by Rachel Morrison and written by Barry Jenkins, details Shields' rise from Flint, Michigan to becoming an Olympic gold medalist. But globally, it grossed $8.1 million against a $12 million production budget. So basically, they lost money on making this movie. And I'm pretty sure if you were to bring it up to her, she would most likely blame Remy. But it did receive generally positive reviews from critics and audiences.
Netflix documentary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You've been out there?
I've done TV shows, like I rap. So with that, I just like, you know what, it's just I think that the devil was trying to get in the way. You know, he wanted to see me crash out. And that's why I handled it how I handled it. I promoted my movie. I promoted my fight. And I just continue moving because I have nothing to argue about. Like, me and Pap are together. We are happy together. He packed my belts this morning for me to bring my stuff here. But a relationship cannot overshadow my greatness. Like, I'm still conquering and being great right now. Like, that is just people jumping on a hate train like they did LeBron before, like they did Jordan, like they did Serena Williams, Muhammad Ali. Everybody loved them now.
Right.
And speaking of the Alis, Claressa is still disrespecting Layla Ali. Somebody says, I want to see you fight the greatest female boxer of all time, Layla Ali. Claressa Shields responded yesterday and said she's not the best of all time. Now, do you think Muhammad Ali will be happy to his daughter getting disrespected like this? And I have to remind Claressa and everybody else that every woman that receives a belt has Layla Ali pin on it. And if that's not giving the greatest female boxer of all time, I don't know what would.
Every female fighter who wins a WBC title receives her belt with my face displayed on it. Now that truly is something special to me. So, did her plan work? Did she make me mad enough to come out of retirement after 18 years and start training again to make her dream of fighting me and having a big payday courtesy of Layla Ali come true? Absolutely not. After years of blatant lies and vile disrespect, making unsolicited negative remarks about me, questioning the legitimacy of my boxing legacy, and having the audacity to cross the line by disrespecting my deceased father, trying to use his name to discredit his daughter.
Listen, Muhammad Ali would never. Her daddy would never. Her daddy would never. Maybe she don't have that in her genes.
She will not be rewarded with the opportunity to share the ring with me or anything else. There's your answer.
Here in the WBC belt, always Layla. Every woman championship belt has Layla Ali. And now to your round, I ask Layla to freeze. As I was saying, every WBC woman belt has Layla Ali. Every man belt has Muhammad Ali. This is So here in the WBC belt,
they didn't love them when they were great. And that's just the truth. Like, I hear people talk about LeBron, oh, he flop and do all this stuff. Talk about Serena, oh, how she looked, how she was too big, how she was too strong. Talk about how Muhammad Ali was too loud, he was too bravado, he was too confident. Talk about Jordan, oh, he wasn't that great because if he would have played in this era. Now we talking about Claressa Shields in that same category because I'm a great. So,
and yes, it's true that every last one of them ended up being disrespected in their careers, because you're always going to have people speak against you. But because they maintained their class, Muhammad Ali did not go out without knowing that he was a legend. Michael Jordan knows he's a legend. LeBron James knows he's a legend. It's not like they sitting there currently getting backlash after so many years. They continue to do whatever they had to do in their respective sport, and eventually they got their flowers. They didn't continue to go downhill. It's not like they started dating married women, married men, slapping people, going off on rants. Like, none of this happened. They knew they had to do anything to protect their brand. You know that piece of advice that Layla gave you?
It's not gonna happen.
come on now, listen. Layla Ali is just Muhammad Ali's daughter. And
No, come on, we ain't gonna do that.
no, that is right.
At some point, she reached out, started asking me for advice, wanted to know if she should go to the Olympics the second time or go pro. She would also call me and let me know when she was fighting. But of course, at the time, I was not aware of her divisive, vindictive, and malicious nature. She saw me as the face of women's boxing, and she told me that she wanted my spot. And she's been on a mission to ruin my reputation ever since, a small glimpse of the narrative that she's been building over the years.
But I feel like Layla Ali has always been kind of envious of me. I'm just so accomplished in women's boxing, and she never got that due diligence and that respect. So to see me getting it kind of pisses her off. Layla Ali is a hater. That's it. Nothing but her being a hater and her being, envious of my success and what I've done for women's boxing. And she feels like she deserves that credit because everybody kind of give it to me now. And I think that she's like, but I'm an Ali daughter and I boxed before her and I'm 24-0 with 21 knockouts, and she kind of, want people to keep acknowledging her. But she can't do for women's boxing what I'm doing. My advice, Layla, is you will look a lot better calling you a hater and calling you jealous and old and bitter if you actually stop hating, bro. You wants to try to make it still seem like she's somewhat relevant in women's boxing. When people give her props about how she built up women's boxing, and I just don't feel the same way. What really did you do for women's boxing? Like, you let it die. You let it die. I actually promote a woman fighter, and I'm giving her all the jewels and stuff that I know so she can get her big paydays too. It's a blueprint now on how you make $1 million, even if you don't have the gold medals. The biggest blueprint is build your brand.
Oh, she must have forgot years ago she recorded this and said that I gave her the piece of advice that she is now referring to as the most valuable piece of information that you need to be successful.
Layla Ali told me to build my brand, a good brand, and a brand that I want to represent and stand for. And she said have good people behind me who I trust.
So it's very clear that Claressa Shields is jealous of Layla Ali.
Layla, oh so pretty.
So not only is she messing up her brand with associating herself with drama and ghetto-ness, she's also going after the people who have actually paved the way for her. Let's be real. Women's boxing doesn't get as much public attention as male boxing. And they for sure don't get paid as much as male boxers as well. So anybody who basically put women's boxing on a map should get respect. And I get the whole trash talking when there's a fight set up, but there was no fight set up for her and Layla. So why talk trash about her? And I'm pretty sure when Claressa was growing up and even expressed any interest in boxing, she knew who Layla was. So to sit right there and basically put it like Layla was a nobody is nuts. And Layla Ali is the same age as Papoose, but yet she still called Layla Ali old.
And people will stop calling you a hater and calling you jealous and old and bitter.
And the fact that she brings up about the huge age gap and she still thinks that it's fair for Layla to fight her goes to show that Claressa is capable of repeating what we're saying, but incapable of comprehending what we're saying.
But I know if I was 47 and one of these young girls came calling me out, I'd definitely come back and tear their ass up.
Okay, so you bring up her age. She also hasn't fought since 2007. What's the motivation there for you? I know she's Layla Ali. She's extremely famous. She's a Hall of Famer. She's the daughter of the greatest of all time. On and on it goes. But she also, Father Time undefeated, hasn't fought in 18 years and is 47. What would you be proving by fighting and ultimately beating her if you went in there with her?
Just be proving to her that I'm a better fighter than her. That's all that really matters to me. It's about the disrespect that she gives toward me. And I work my butt off to get to where I am without having a famous father to get to where I am and to raise the bar for women's boxing. That's my issue with her. She said, she don't need long to get in the ring and come back and beat me. I ain't got enough power. I'm not big enough. I'm not skilled enough.
And Layla Ali did actually say that, and I'm about to show you this clip in a few. But if somebody has been in the profession long enough, I'm pretty sure Layla was comparing herself at her prime and said, you know what, at your age, I was moving a lot stronger, a lot more powerful. And mind you, Claressa only has had 3 knockouts and Layla has 21. Wouldn't it be common sense to take advice from somebody that's saying that? Instead of using your ego, a lot of times, and I have said this behind closed doors to family and friends, we all get jealous, but it's what you do with the jealousy. Yes, you might be jealous that this woman has a legacy, a title, or whatever. The fact that she's related to Muhammad Ali, and maybe because your parents struggled to even feed y'all because they had all these habits, went to jail, and struggled with, drug abuse. But at the end of the day, that's not her fault.
The fact is that she is just not physically big enough or strong enough to handle me. And she does not have enough skill to keep me off of her. You know, you want to call yourself a GOAT, that's fine. It's flattering. You look up to my father. We both thought that was cute. That was sweet, But at the same time, first of all, she could never beat me. Okay. Let me just get that really straight right now. You want to get that straight, Layla? Let's get that straight right now. Okay. We're not even in the same weight class. I know that she walked around heavier, but that would not happen. And not simply because she's not strong enough, okay, because I would definitely knock her out, but because she's not talented enough to beat me. You're talented. You can box. You can.
Oh shit! Look out, Rich.
You can throw those hard punches. But there's a sweet science to boxing. The reason why you have not been able to knock out the opponents that you've already faced, I can totally see it. Why?
Damn! Now, if you ever paid attention to the way that Claressa fights, her swings do seem quite powerful, but it's like, why do you only have 3 knockouts giving you a 17% chance of knocking somebody out?
Shields is fast. At speed, Jomis can deal with.
Claressa Shields looking to close the show. Riding and swimming through those shots. Oh my goodness! Big shot! What a shot from Claressa Shields!
And a lot of us are going to experience being humbled in life, where we might think that we're well versed in a particular subject and somebody is trying to help us. But until we put that ego aside and realize that if a person either obtained a goal faster than you, or they just overall had better accolades than you, you need to be quiet and learn from that person. And it's common sense that Claressa is going after Laila Ali for a big payday. But this also proves again that Claressa truly does go after people that she thinks that she can beat. And I'm not saying that she can beat Laila Ali, but why would you go after somebody who hasn't had a fight, I think, since 2007 or 8, and is 17 years your senior? And I get it for the money and the fact that this would change Claressa's history, and submit the fact that she made Laila come out of retirement just because she talked enough crap. And that's exactly what she wanted. Now, Laila stated that the only way that she would fight Claressa is if they came up with $15 to $20 million. And Claressa's team came up with $15 million.
I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Laila Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the 2 most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium, T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them. Most importantly, though, Ruben Branson, Win Records, thank you so much for supporting us, because that's what allows us to make this offer.
Thank you very much, Mark. Win Records' assignment was to bring forth $15 million. We have the $15 million for Laila. Let's make this fight happen.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Laila Ali. Is we gonna make this fight happen or what? You asked for the 15 million and we delivered.
And if y'all don't know, Laila Ali paid Claressa dust. Let's be honest, the fight between them would have benefited Claressa more than Laila. And it would have made Laila look like she was so bothered by Claressa that she had to step into the ring. And this, in fact, proves that there are levels to this. Not only did Layla turn down the fight, she received little to no backlash because of this. Social media said that Layla had too much class to entertain Claressa Shields.
So, did her plan work? Did she make me mad enough to come out of retirement after 18 years and start training again to make her dream of fighting me and having a big payday courtesy of Layla Ali come true? Absolutely not. After years of blatant lies and vile disrespect, making unsolicited negative remarks about me, questioning the legitimacy of my boxing legacy, and having the audacity to cross the line by disrespecting my deceased father, trying to use his name to discredit his daughter.
So not only can Claressa learn from Layla Ali how to knock somebody out, she can also learn some actual class. And this is the reason why Funky Doniva said in my video from yesterday, if y'all haven't already checked that out, that Claressa seems to want to imitate everybody when she needs to be following at the Layla Ali, and that the only female boxer that we acknowledge and know is in fact Layla Ali. So the fact that somebody put in Claressa's head, or Claressa thinks that any drama is going to sell tickets, is nuts. The fact that she thinks skimpy ponytails are going to help sell tickets is nuts as well. And yes, bad publicity and good publicity is going to get you trending, but it's still not going to help with selling those tickets. Because like I stated, how many of y'all seen Claressa's ponytails and immediately thought, oh, let me go buy some tickets? Exactly. And also, take Franchon Cruz as an example. There was a mix-up with Sports Illustrator, and she didn't come on camera and start screaming and yelling, asking people, are they dumb? And just basically reading people for filth. She handled everything with grace.
Watch this.
Claressa Shields, Franchon Cruz DAZN fight in Detroit. They had a fight breakout at the weigh-in. The teams just came at each other, and they fought so hard that they rolled off the stage and brought the stage down, and the fans loved it. You know, it fed into that energy. During that tussle, Cruz DAZN actually said that she had hurt her ankle and she wasn't gonna know she could fight anymore. So then everyone was on edge, and it was like, oh shit.
Watch this.
See a fight tonight, and they ended up fighting, and it was.
Let's talk about it. Please forgive me. Big Mama been out in these streets doing my thing. It's hot, and yeah, this is what you're gonna get right now. Woo! I was mentioned by Sports Illustrated, but it's so unfortunate that I was mentioned in an undignified way. That's any athlete's dream, to be mentioned by a prestigious outlet like a Sports Illustrated or something that honors and respects athletes. The fact that my trauma was used to get views and likes and clicks and to promote a fight of a person who can't promote because it's nothing positive attached to their name is crazy work. Forget what was said. Let's talk about the irresponsible journalism. If you go tell the story, tell it right and use the right graphic. The person at the end of that video was not me, bro. Wow, I know all black people look alike, but come on, can we give me some grace? And the fact that this narrative is perpetuating and pushing the stereotype that black women are ghetto. No, Big Mama is degreed up. Big Mama has common sense. Big Mama knows how to act, and Big Mama is professional, right? I'm a fighter. I'm a pugilist. Yes, we do our thing, but I wasn't aggressive. I didn't push anybody. Right? It was no teams attacking each other. It was no tussling to the ground. It was my husband, my family was being attacked and ambushed in a controlled setting. So if you were there, you know that the rest were the opposing sides, team and family, whatever, win records, whatever. If we're going to tell a story, tell it right. Let's have some decorum and not use people's trauma. The fans, I don't know what fans you talking about. They may have loved it. I'm pretty sure they loved it, just like when she smacked Alicia's. But the people I know were calling my phone to make sure me and my family are okay. People like, do I need to fly out there? Because they can see that I was in actual danger. My family was in actual danger. I hurt myself. Yes, I was very injured. Yes, I did injure myself. Yes, I shouldn't have fought. But at the end of the day, that's for another time. Let's be more responsible, Lauren. Come on, Sports Illustrated. All black people don't look alike. All black women ain't ghetto. Cause trust me, if this happens to Kay, when it's right, it's white. Don't be at the fight and let the opponent be white and they have one of those crazy nights. I'm just being real.
Now, there is nothing wrong with a little shade, but we all know if this was Claressa and there was a mix-up with Sports Illustrated for her, she would have been yelling and screaming at us, telling us we're stupid for believing it, yelling at Sports Illustrated, tagging them, posting off of Papooses' page and atting them and just going off. We all know that. Either Nora was being said about you or address the situation with class. It's that simple.
Those are words out of her mouth. So therefore, I just ain't shit, right? So she shouldn't need all that time. Everybody making all these excuses for her, but she's sitting there telling y'all that she's in the gym, she's training, she don't got all the wear and tear that I got on my body. She doesn't have that because she hasn't been inside the ring, but she said that she's been training and that, you know, you give her enough time and give her enough money, she will come back in. She could beat me and she could knock me out. So my only motivation is to show her that you can't beat me and you damn sure can't knock me out. And if we were to fight each other in our primes, I would have still won. I would have knocked her out. But it's more of a just me shutting her up.
And a lot of people have pointed out that it's crazy how Wynn came up with $15 million to fight Layla Ali, but the contract is only $8 million and that she has to have 4 fights. So it's like, why didn't Claressa get offered more money? Y'all prove that y'all can get up the money when y'all need to.
That can't overshadow that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they talk about me so much because I am a great, and their job of them not being great is to throw off greats. That's what it is. Like, they don't want me to be great. They want me to be like, settle for what you are. You're a boxer. We don't want you wearing hair, makeup, no dresses, no heels. Just be a boxer because it intimidates them.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
But when you're a great, you walk in your greatness. And my greatness is so many other things. But also, too, I am the best at what I do in boxing. I'm not second place. I'm the one, not the two.
Always the one, never the two.
Right? And people don't like that. They want everybody to be second and sad and mad and miserable. And when I'm walking around showing all 32 teeth, because I got a bag and got my teeth fixed like Cardi B, they mad about that. And they mad that I'm a boxer who I'm strong, but I got a nice ass. And my man like my ass.
Now, I don't know why Claressa insists on bringing up her butt in almost every post lately, because it's given that's all I have to offer right now. Because we all know that Claressa Shields is always listening, commenting on her posts, a lot of times behind controlled pages. So she knows by now that social media is tired of her bringing up her gold medals and all that, at the point where we can honestly say it with her and say, okay, and what else? And some people are saying this is old. What are you planning to do with your career right now? Because currently it seems like you're destroying it. But recently Claressa got into it with a fan, and a fan asked Claressa where was Papoose, and she said that he was upstairs. Now Papoose states that he came up to her and told her that she better watch it in a joking manner. And the fan claims that Papoose was actually checking her out, and Claressa seen it and instantly wanted to fight her.
It's so funny because I just met Claressa and I was like, where Pap at? And she was like, Pap upstairs. And he was like, wait, nah, here's he right here.
No, I ain't about to say. I'll tell you what I said. I came up behind. I said, you better watch it.
Okay. I don't want no smoke at all.
Funny part though, he's hiding in that mask. Like if I see him, I'm
She looked like she was on 10 about to beat the bitch up.
Now, it's said that Miss Aisha is supposed to be Claressa's burner page and Abigail Dill is the fan. Claressa said, did all of this so people can clown her foul. I hope you never get no word. And she said, shut up, stupid hater. You a clown, baby. You can't stop what God anointed. Girl, I work with celebrities. She clowned herself. That man's still married. Claressa said, and so is his wife. Meanwhile, they separated over 4 years ago. His wife left him. You a bird and you're messy as F. And I hope other celebrities see this and take heed to it. You're corny, messy, and fake is F. I guess she meant take heed to it, and she said he is to it.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
And at this point, the fan didn't know that this was Clarissa's backup page, but she said, "Suck it easy, groupie hoe. Back to you and your mama. I'll show you messy." Now, they continue to go back and forth. You can pause and feel free to read the rest. And now we're going to refer to her as the ex-fan because I'm pretty sure she's not a fan anymore. But Claressa proceeds to tell her that she's messy and that her career isn't going to go anywhere, and good luck with her 1,100 followers. She also continues to clock the ex-fans page and points out that she lost 3 followers. And then somebody points out that this is Claressa's burner page, and then they go back and forth and they state that they know for a fact that this is Claressa's page because they went back and forth with her and got blocked. And Claressa tries to say this page is 8 years old, but that doesn't mean anything. Y'all gotta realize that people troll so badly. They have been doing it for years, and even Nigeria stated that they have old pages of trolling people. So it's funny that, and very convenient, that she might very well have a page that's 8 years old. Now, the ex-fan goes on and says that the fact that she was very upset, I know an N-word, when I see one, he getting that check. Basically pointing out the fact that Papoose came off as he was there only to get a check. She also at the person that pointed out that that was Claressa's backup page and says, LMAO, fat like I said, he was eyeing me. I'm Team Remy. Now, Coco Chai says, I believe you. Several years ago, I received a random DM message from his fan page asking me stupid questions. I DM'd a few mafias, was like, what the hell? Leave me alone, I'm for Remy. Now, some people warned the ex-fan how it goes with Claressa and that she's going to get several pages, maybe 4, and they're going to be harassing her. And then somebody pointed out something that Papoose, it seems like, did when he was with Remy. Now, in case y'all don't know, there was a beef and still is a beef between Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma. Now, when Remy Ma came out of prison, they started calling her the Queen of Rap. And Nicki Minaj held that title for very long. So, of course, it started beef between Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj. They ended up having a rap battle, and somebody pointed out that Papoose basically got caught liking Nicki Minaj pictures, and ever since then they have been side-eyeing Papoose. So basically people are acknowledging that Papoose be on some funny stuff, and most likely the ex-fan was right when she said that Papoose was checking her out while Claressa was there. Now this is the video where the ex-fan and Claressa had the interaction. And this is also the video where Claressa appears to have a whole attitude.
She just said Pap was upstairs. Pap is upstairs. Give it to him.
All right, we appreciate it, Claressa.
So I guess this is the type of drama that Claressa says that will sell those tickets. So now there's an official beef with the fan, and she showed us her 2 stingy ponytails. So I guess everybody is running to Ticketmaster to purchase those tickets. And let's acknowledge the fact that this fight is supposed to be about both Claressa Shields and Kay Scott. And it appears that they are pushing Claressa Shields more than Kay Scott. And they're both a part of Salida Promotions. And they wonder why people think that this fight is pretty one-sided. But what are y'all thoughts on this situation about Claressa thinking any type of drama is going to sell these tickets? Or that her team may have put this in her head that this is how she's going to sell out? Y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hype me up, send a super thanks if you care to do so, and I'll see you in the comment section.